I wanted to take a look at this one, which is a little bit more fun. And I just wanted to talk about delivery, really. And we're just going to look at how to make this more fun. And I think the problem with it is that you're actually giving us so much iridescent color with so little reinforcement in the background. So let's take a look at this girl. Do you see those blue hues in her hair? Right here and here? Do you see that blue hue right there? If you can't see it, and it's hard for you to see exactly what I'm pointing at, and that's something you experience a lot, you know, what's everybody talking about? I can't see these small little changes. Just squint your eyes. That's all you have to do. Do you see that blue? That means the sky above her in this scene was very, very blue. Right, take a look at this girl. Lots of blue in her hair. Take a look at this girl. Really easy to see it. Why does this happen? Because hair is not some kind of, it's organic material, but it's not a mushy skin, lots of surface texture, micro texture organic material. It's really shiny, really strong, and really hard for a material that occurs organically. All right, it's pretty hard. It's not you know, pumping with blood. It's just a very hard, weird thing. Ever thought about what the heck hair it even is? So it's very reflective because of that nature. If we were to completely iron out her hair and then stick it with some kind of gel and slick her hair down, we would see an even clearer image of the sky. All right. So why I'm picking the blue for the sky color is because you picked it as the sheen color around her. And that's going to be it's going to be a derivative of this color or this exact color itself for why we're doing this. However, you did two things. You gave us the sky color, but you also gave us this really strong beam of light coming from the bottom, which is this green, which is adding a little bit of that kind of a touch of that murkiness, that evil underground look. So I'm just going to add some of that up here and just take a look. It's so easy to add a background that makes sense with your illustration. We have a low poly model that also helps us make sense of this stuff. And so again, we're decreasing if you wanted just the blocks, which is really great. If we're decreasing the light this way, and then we have some diffuse from above, we could probably make sense of what you did here and locate anything that's dark is technically what the light above can see, right? Because it's not what the light on the bottom can see. Something's taking over in this void space and filling it with light. Do you guys understand? So what's happening right now is I don't believe the shadows that you're using make sense because there's no nose shadow. That's the first thing that's visible in here is the nose shadow. And you don't really have one. And trusting my Portrait Studio reference, I have no business having an opinion about whether or not the shadow can be here. What I'm going to do is just respect what it tells me. And it's telling me, all three are telling me the top of the nose would be the darkest point and the darkest trail in this scenario if the light is coming from the bottom. And I'm just going to try to focus most of my energy into making the cheeks feel a little bit more soft. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and just get those shadows to work a little bit. And then just let some of that hair glow outward, just using that little bloom to hint that the hair she's just being lifted up with some kind of light, and then just let that bloom come from the sides mostly for everything else. Do you see that? So instead of directly from the bottom with a with a gradient tool. Alrighty. And then I would reinforce that blue with the color brush, reinforce the blue in the hair, just to keep the presence of that blue alive across the painting. All right, so I'm going to flatten. So I used a lot of Portrait Studio to help me with this. What is Portrait Studio? It is my software on my store. You guys can grab it. It helps you build references. It helps you understand the basics of lighting. You can control the camera, the model. You have a huge selection of models. and you can control the light, and you can pick whatever light source you want, and there's a posable mannequin. The mannequin sells it, really. The mannequin is the best thing about Portrait Studio, which is we can pose this character any way we want. She can slap herself on the head, whatever you want to do. Are you guys ready? Before. All right. After. Just a little bit of environment queued up already by the colors you picked. So before, after. And just a little bit of referencing helped us create a way more realistic low angle light. Thank you everyone for watching. So today I talked about Portrait Studio and my masterclass. It's available at istebrak.com/store. Portrait Studio is currently on sale at one of the lowest prices it'll get in the year. The lowest price possibly in the year that it'll get in December is $35. So this really is one of the lowest, closest to lowest that you'll get. Same thing with my masterclass. It's at $55. It's usually at $90. The reason it's so high and it's at $55 and $90 is because it's just a huge class. It's a huge amount of information that took me half a year to build. It's a lot. It definitely gives you what you pay for and more, I believe. So thank you guys for watching. If you can, please go to the community tab, click on the Discord server, and join us on Discord. Right now, my Discord is hosting a Sketchtober challenge, and it's really, really fun because you can see, oh, these are my sketches. You can see a lot of what people are working on. It's really, really fun. There's people who model, there's people who just use their traditional sketching materials. There's people who paint the illustration completely. It's really, really up to you how you want to take on the challenge. The prompts are pinned at the top for Sketchtober. We just finished Sketchtober. Please join us on my Discord. It's easier for me to send out notifications for when I'm live, and it's just so much better for community discussion. So I'll see you guys there on my Discord. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for joining today for the live streams. The live streams are every Tuesday and Thursday. I'll see you guys next Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And by the way, today, October 6th, is Abu's birthday. I don't know what this community would be without him. Please wish him a happy birthday. Bye, guys.